Hello, people. Welcome to my channel. I promised from the last video that I'm going to be sharing the sample of the CV which I use. It's a standard CV here in Canada, which you can use to apply for jobs, be you here in Canada or maybe outside Canada. I'm not saying it's the only standard CV which you can use. It's one of the standard CVs here which you can use here in Canada, and it has really helped a lot of people. So that is the CV which I used to apply for the job which I got here in Canada. And once you understand is, it's not how good you are in a job. If you don't get the opportunity to present yourself, for an interview, you really can't tell. They really can't tell how good you are. So for you to get the opportunity to showcase the kind of talent you have or how good you are in your profession, you really need to have a good CV which can land you that job interview. So I'm going to be sharing the standard CV here, which we actually give you the opportunity to apply to those jobs which you want to apply for. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Okay. Like if you look at my screen, I have a standard CV here, and I'll be explaining each step for you so that you use it as a guide when applying for any job or when doing your own CV. If you look at the top here, your name, you just put in your name. Please make sure that your name coincides with your passport, your documents, everything it coincides, because if you make any mistake, let's say for instance, your name is Victor, Victor, maybe you misspelled it as Vvictor or Viictor. Any small mistake, man, this red flag. Like you have to make sure that your CV, your whole documents you're submitting online, of all the visa process, both the documents you're submitting to apply for the job, make sure that the whole name coincide. No go think say, na just small mistake, it no matter. It matter, my brother, because that thing don't show me Pepe. It matter. So make sure that your name coincide with all your documents, your CV, your passport, everything. I beg. Make that no become the hindrance so you can't get because of one nonsense small mistake. You can't cause you huge problem for life. I beg. Make you try. Make you try, I beg. Make sure, try to check every document, check your name, the date of birth, your name, your NIN. Make sure, because this travel worker, now sometimes your document will complete to not just small mistake, they will just use deny you, even starting from the job interview. Sorry, starting from getting a job interview. That being said, your address, you put in your address here. You look at my cursor here, and that's my mouse cursor. You put in your address here. That is the address which you live in your home country. You put in your address there. Then your phone number. You make sure that your phone number contains your country code. Like say Nigeria is +34 3234. You put in your phone number and make sure you put in an email address here which is active. Because most times they cannot call you here in Canada. I'm not sure they call anybody from Canada outside Canada, they can't call you. What they'll do is send you an email. If you are not living in Canada, let's say, for instance, you want to apply for a job, you're in US, you want to apply for a job in Canada, they might call you because I think it's still in North America. But outside North America, I'm not sure so they call. Even people for Europe, they know if you call you. So make sure you get an email address which is active so that anytime and you keep checking your email address for updates, keep checking your email address. Sometimes if you send you email address, if you don't receive it for email address, you go to your spam, you check, you keep checking your email address for any updates. That being said, you talk about yourself. Let's say, for instance, now, if you look at this, my CV, if you come down, you see Federal University of Technology, Owerri. I studied petroleum engineering, though I use computer engineering here, back in my home country. And I'm actually coming for a support work. You talk about yourself, because if you just skip this talking about yourself, you just come down here, you put Federal University of Technology, Owerri, you put maybe studying engineering or study banking and finance, or maybe studying accounting, and you're actually going for a healthcare job. You want to apply for a healthcare job, your CV no match. If you study this one in school, if you study petroleum engineering in school and you're going for a healthcare job, you need to explain to them at this top of the CV, at the top of your CV, about yourself. You talk about yourself. You can either put here a summary or you say about myself, about me. You talk about yourself. Okay, I finished as an engineer in my first degree, but since I graduated from school, I've been working in the health sector. That's if you want to apply for the health sector. You want to go for the health sector, you want to go for a banking sector, maybe you want to go for as a nurse, you want to go for a doctor, you want to go, depending on what you're applying for. You explain them. If like if you see my CV, I said working as a caregiver and support work is a passion I developed ever since I graduated from the university back in Nigeria. For over 5 years, I have been helping and supporting people living with different disability to reach their potential through physical and emotional support. Which simply means that, okay, see, this guy studied petroleum engineering back in school, but since he graduated, he has been working in the health sector. Okay, he can actually apply for a health sector job here because he has the experience already. Not that you graduated from petroleum engineering, you didn't talk about yourself, you didn't talk about yourself, you didn't explain what you're doing. Okay, let's say, as me, maybe you finished from petroleum engineering, you graduated from petroleum engineering, and okay, you see, you have been working in the oil sector. You want to apply for the oil sector job. Fine, it's good. You just talk about yourself, about pertaining the industry which you have been working in. So that being said, you put your work experience. Most times, if you want to put your work experience for your CV, let's say, for instance, you have experience in the healthcare sector, maybe as a nurse, you have experience in petroleum engineering, you have experience in computer science. My brother, if you want to do a CV for health sector, do CV for health sector. Your work experience must align with that of the health sector. No go compact too much experience. You know they impress anybody. Nobody want me impressed and say you don't get experience for petroleum engineering, you don't get experience for computer engineering, you don't get experience for nursing, you don't get experience for Barbie, you don't get experience for I bet forget all those ones where the talk say what they put for CV. Do not include all those stuff. Just put what you are actually targeting. Like you are going for the health sector. Work experience that relates to that of the health sector. At least 5 years minimum experience. Five, depending on your number of experience you have. If now 5 years you get, you put it there. Now one company you don't get. It is even preferable to say if you put only one company that, okay, you've worked in this company for like 10 years or you've worked in this company for like 5 years. You give that the person that wants to interview you, that's all that, okay, this guy, don't be the kind of person where they jump from one company to another. Okay, this guy has worked in one company for like 5 years. If you look at my CV, I just use 2 years here, two different companies. I work from 2017 to 2020, then 2020 to 2022. I just use two companies here. Why? Because I just want to show them that, okay, see, I've gotten experience from the health sector for a couple of years. Let's say from 2017 to 2022, I think it's 5 years, like 5 or 6 years, 6 years. I got 6 years experience from two different companies in health sector, like in health, like healthcare home. You understand? So you just avoid anything, putting your CV for engineering, putting your CV for banking and financing. Like you don't study account, you be banker before, you be bank manager before, you be a nurse before. Leave all those ones. Just if you're going for nursing, put only experience for being a nurse here. If you're going for banking and finance, put only banking and finance as your experience, depending on what you are going for. Not going to complicate issues. Why? Because there are thousands of people who they are checking their CV, thousands of people they submit job, thousands of people they submit their CV, sorry. Thousands of people are submitting their CV, so they don't have time to start checking your work experience and they want to just know the work experience pertaining their own company. So avoid that urge of you being compiling all your whole work experience. Just avoid that urge. Put the one where they need, and you're good to go. Just put maybe two or one company that you've stayed at least 3 years, you're good to go. Your academic qualification, if you have, for instance, now you're going for the health sector, and you have an academic qualification as BSc nurse, good and fine, top notch, good experience, good academic qualification. If you don't have it, fine. But know that your work experience must align with what you're actually going for. Like you see this one now, it has computer engineering. Yeah, fine. I studied computer engineering in school. Maybe I want to switch career. Okay, I want to go to the health sector. So I developed that passion for health sector after graduating from my university. As I stated about myself, I graduated from computer engineering, but after graduating, I developed that passion for taking care of elderly people, which I have the experience for 5 years. You see the thing they align, they go and be. The person they even read your CV and go say, this guy in a hustler, I know what thing they do. If you don't have, for instance, you're going for health sector, you don't have any, because I know they must require you to submit those your documents, those your BSc, your HND, your master's degree, they must require you to submit. So no life for that one. If not BSc for engineering, you get it put down, but your work experience must align with what you are applying for, and you must have experience with what you are applying for. So if you have a BSc in computer engineering, anything, just put on there. Now your degree with that, put on there. But your experience must align with what the job you are going for. If you don't get 5 years experience, let's say for instance, say you want to apply for painting company, and you don't get experience, and if you say you want to do Nigeria way, good and fine. Maybe you come to my comment section, I'll explain more to you. There's no harm in trying. If you put that, maybe you won't go for, you never get healthcare experience, because here in Canada, healthcare job now top notch. They need more workers in healthcare jobs. So if you want to apply for healthcare job and maybe you don't get experience, I want to do Nigeria way, good and fine. If you run out, if you come and explain to you how you could do that one, not before everything is the talk online. That being said, you put your academic qualification, like you see your BSc, then you put your WAEC results, you put your school, your WAEC results, then if you come up here, if you don't join any membership for your school, if you have any membership in your school that you join, like like we see this one, Society of Computer Engineering. Most times, the people they lie for that CV. If you lie, if you defend your lie, good and fine. If you sabi lie, you defend your lie where good and fine. But I don't say anybody go lie. You just have to be straightforward, because if you go lie finish, they ask you interview, you know sabi answer question. Can you sabi? You don't lose that opportunity with that. So you just try to do what you are good in. Do what you are good in. Put your CV. Make sure say you align with what you get experience with. Make sure say if you just wake up from sleep now, they call you about that job. Pian, you don't they give them as they go, as they hot. You say, okay, this guy know what he's doing. Young African Home Care Initiative. That is the membership. Where if you don't join, you just put it here. Volunteer and any experience you have, like certification, like apart from your BSc or degree, anything. Because when I came here in Canada, I think I got this certification. I think it's necessary. You have to get CPR and first aid certification. That's the C level, and yeah, that's just the C level. You need the C level. So I think it's a 2-day course here. Maybe if you want to apply for any healthcare job, you maybe go do like Red Cross. I think Red Cross is global. Maybe just go do a certification on a Red Cross. I think it's also a certificate they need here in Canada. So you just go do that certification. For here in Canada, I did that of St. John's Ambulance, CPR in St. John's Ambulance. It's just a 2-day course. I did the course, and I got my certificate, and I applied. I got the job. So you just do, because they actually need, depending on your field. But let's say, for instance, now you're going for banking and financing, you want to apply to the banking sector. I know they have some certification you have to do for you to boost your own chance of getting an interview, or boost your chance of them calling you. So you get some certification like that. They cost money. Like maybe if you want to go for let's say which okay, let's say for like truck driving now, you want to go to truck driving, you get some certification, like you go in the group for Nigeria, say, okay, these guys, or even Nigeria, federal road safety certification, like, okay, this is why I don't drive for how many years now. You just get that certification, it should just boost your chance, of getting that job as a truck driver. Try to get a certification now. Sorry, try to get a certification so that you boost your chances of, getting the interview, an opportunity to get an interview. Your honors, if you don't get any honors before, like for where you're working before, you put the honor you got, like for instance, let's say best staff 2020, you got best staff 2021, or maybe you got any position you don't give you, any award where you don't win, like for your workplace, put that for your CV. And make sure say you don't get that award, no go lie, because if you lie, they can't do test, make you go bring that award. You can't go the talk on that thing. You don't they bring wahala with that. So just make sure you're straightforward and your CV is top notch. Any language you don't learn before, if you have any certificates in your language, although this one are just although they actually need teacher, they need it. If you get like for French, now another advantage for you. If you get English, another advantage. If you get Spanish, another language advantage. For those people who won't apply for airport, because I know there are many airport jobs, like clerk in the airport, attendants in the airports. Those people check those. I think what is the name of this position at the airports? They call me for an interview like that. I think a job in a restaurant. Yes, in a restaurant at the airport. Not a restaurant, a fast food joint in a restaurant in the airport. If you get many skills, because airport now where many people from different calibers of different walks of life they come with, we understand different languages. Some of them don't understand English, some of them Arab. If you don't understand Arab, you don't understand Portugal, if you don't understand any English, put and here a good advantage. If you look into those sector, like those airport sector, like apply for jobs at the airport, if you get, they find people who want taking that position. There are many jobs, thousands of jobs. You just keep applying. You get any language, you put it in only English, I understand. Or no, I don't understand Hausa and Igbo, but I don't just put them. Just they want international languages. So I understand only English, so I put in my English. If they understand, and I have a certification, and I got an IELTS for that English, because when I was actually coming to applying for Australia, I did my IELTS. The thing was still active when I applied for my job. So I just put in that, okay, I done my IELTS already, so I have the certification. You just put in the certification there. Even a French certification, if not Dutch, you put that there. Anyone where you get, you just put this thing there, say you sabi the language. If you sabi any programming language, you put it there. Like before I started, because although I'm learning other programming language, now assuming I want to update my CV now, okay, I'll just top up my programming languages, which I already learned. So if you get a programming language, it's also a top notch for you, because now the world is advancing. Everybody enter the tech world, everybody enter computer age now. So they want to employ people that has, I'm not saying it is necessary. If you have a programming skill, it is okay for you. If na only Microsoft sabi use, you put am there. If na advanced level you put am. If na basic proficiency, you put am there. Anyone way you put am. Just follow the CV, your interest. Sometimes, if you're working in the health sector, you put interest that, okay, see, I'm working in the health sector, I have interest to, community services, community volunteer, do you have undergone so many community services and volunteer, like do your HIV test during the COVID-19 period. You assisted them in doing COVID-19 period. Those guys that are going for health sector. So you just put in your interest there, what you are good in. Then the referee. Most times you just put in referee as, if you come down here, this one just come the third page. Referee here is available on request. Most times you just put in your referee as available on request, so that if they want to talk to your referee, will first of all contact you, say, okay, we want to give you this job. We want to give you a chance to come for an interview, but we need to talk to your referee that who will feel vouch for you, say this guy from your previous workplace, say this guy, this thing we put for this CV, say not true, who won't vouch for you. Then you will just come contact your referee, I guess. Because why I'm saying this is sometimes you might put your referee here and they won't contact you. They'll just go directly to contact your referee. And you never contact your referee, say, see, you apply for this job, or should in case they contact you, say, okay, see as they be, see as they be. They can't contact referee or your reference, the person you put as your reference there. They can't contact them. And you know, inform and waiting to happen. You can't start, you just bring complicated issues for you. So it is advisable you just put your referee available on request, so that before they even contact your referee, they have to contact you first. Okay, we need a referee that want to vouch for you that this, okay, you come go see, okay, you call anybody who don't they work with, you know, see if you vouch for you, does your paddy, if you vouch for you, well, say, okay, CRCB. Most time they'll ask you to send your referee email, because they can't call your referee. They'll say you ask they'll ask you to send your referee email, so that they will contact your referee via email. So you just talk to your referee, say, okay, CRCDB. No go live for your referee. No one will never do. Make you no go now. They can't call you for job interview. For instance, now you can't say the software engineer. You don't go pack CV, full CV, put all the etc. for CV. They can't call you for interview now. You can't be fuck up. Put wetin sabio. Because I know Nigeria, their own they be. Nigeria sabi everything. Painting is sabiam. But for like here for Canada, person won't put CV. Painting is sabiam. Barbing is sabiam. This one is sabiam. They don't come call you for interview now. You don't be miserable. So my brother, try put wetin you sabi, so that they call you for interview even when they sleep. Pia, you sabi am. I know the same thing, push. Sometimes if you might get experience from studying online, maybe you just want to apply for a job. Let's say, for instance, I want to learn how to barb. You know, barb, you don't get experience. I want just do CV, make you try luck. If you just go online, go learn now, that one day, so that they ask you. Now you know, if you go back person head, where now you sabi. If you go spoil person head, now you know. So just try do wetin you sabi. That being said, I think that is all. I'll be sending this copy of this CV on the, what is it called, on the comments box below, so that if you just want to download, you go download them, edit and use. Or if you want, because I know most people they lazy to sit down now, start to type this thing now. They lazy, just want to carry the CV, edit. I could do one for, I made the thing just lazy. My own goal here, I just to help people the way I feel help. I don't need no money. I don't be visa agent. I don't always talk this thing. If you want the poor person call you for phone, say now me be Victor, no be me, no be me. Anybody, because I know why they talk this. I don't want this all this too much grammar why they speak now. Just decided to start make they speak within some people who they thinking for their ear where maybe they listening where because person go finish it, it go still go fuck up. So my advice to you, just keep praying, keep applying. If you get experience if you get 10 different experience, do 10 different CV about me, put them according to the job where they apply for. About me, healthcare, you talk about healthcare, banking sector, talk about banking sector, 10 different CV, you put them for different companies, submit them. Once you don't do, my brother, one go click. That's so it be. Resilience, that spirit of resilience, they do them, they go, my brother. That's so it be. So now so. At this point, I think I'm done with this video. Just like and share this my video. I beg. Make una dey like, they share this video. Make una dey get more updates. I beg. Make una dey like, they share. Make it give me joy. So that if I dey come, I go dey share, make una dey share. So that they give me joy to dey post more video online. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point, I wanted to chip in something about those people who are. I wanted to do it for another video, but let me just really do it now because I don't know when I'll get that chance to to do it. For those people who are applying to go and study here in Canada, if you're applying for admission and they use God beg you, make I know they speak English, make I speak broken, say, make una dey hear am. If you they apply for school, say you won't come study here for Canada. Let's say, for instance, now you have a BSc in Nigeria already. I want to apply that I want to come here and study here in Canada. You either come to study on that BSc. Let's say, for instance, now you study engineering in Nigeria. You won't come study on that BSc. If you want to study on that BSc, you must make sure that you study on that BSc in another field, which means, say, if they try to tell the visa officer, say you want switch career. And secondly, if you want to apply for school, say you do BSc now, you want to apply for school, because I know most people, they want to use time factor and the finance as an excuse, say, okay, I don't have that much money. I want to do a college like a 1-year course here, the diploma, make I just get my certificate. It is sometimes very difficult because the visa officer would somehow skeptical about giving you that visa. Why? Because how will you get BSc in Nigeria if they come here and study a lower degree, like the diploma? It doesn't make sense. So they'll just deny you that visa in terms of inconsistency. I see some people say they don't deny their visa based on inconsistency. Try to align your application in such a way that when the visa officer looks at your application, you say, okay, this one, no waiting they do. So if you want to apply to any schools, let's say you already get your BSc, you apply to under BSc school, you apply for under BSc degree. No, not go applying for a diploma, a lower degree than what you have. Or let's say you have a master's degree already, you want to go to apply for BSc for Canada here. It is not possible, my brother. It's no good. If they create that chance of red flag, say they won't come to look your visa somehow, your application somehow. So if you have a master's degree, except you don't tender your master's degree, you just tender your BSc, say, okay, you want to go for another BSc in another field. Let's say, for instance, you're an engineer, you want to switch to the health sector, okay, you want to come study nursing here. And for your information, if you don't say, for instance, now, you finish your university since 2017, you finish your university since 2017, okay, fine. As an engineer, you can't work for the health sector. I want to go for another BSc. It is quite understanding. Okay, this guy finished from engineering in 2017. He started working as in the health sector after 2017. Now he want to go for another master so that he can boost his career. It is quite understanding. If you think like a visa officer, you know, say this guy knows what they do. Not that you study biology science 18 years ago. You did work for banking sector. You can't come now, won't come like 5 years later. You won't come now, you won't come apply for visa. You can't put say you won't come study nursing. No, it doesn't work that way. You must align so that the consistency will be top notch. So that once they won't give you a visa, nothing will deny you because most times person will get 100 million for bank account. And all this etc. All these small mistake they make, they deny people visa. So make it just try. Do and well, apply well, keep praying. They put your chaplet for water. Once you submit your CV, once you submit your CV, they put your chaplet for water. Say me they call you, they pray, they try, they go church, they do and my brother, God will run out for you. That being said, I beg make una dey share, they like this video. Now God, I dey make una dey share, they like this video. They use God, make una dey share, they like this video. Make una dey share, they like this video. That's what I want from you. I don't want no money. All we need is wisdom. I will see you in my next video. I think I'll be talking about, I'll be giving breakdown on how to go about your study permits in my next video. Unfairly, I'll be doing that next video, how to go about your study permit. For those people that want to go through the study routes, I'll be doing that video. Have a nice day and peace.